Today's episode of the Fan Feed Network podcast is brought to you by Bonnier Jewelry.
It's week 10. The NFL trade deadline just flipped the league on its head. But before we get into all that, we're putting all you guys on the hot seat. We're reviewing all of your wildest fan-submitted takes from the preseason. Some of you guys truly know ball. Others of you, not so much. Let's see who got exposed. Let's get into it.
Every week a new headline drops. Game day fire and sideline shocks. Oh, soft fan feed. This welcome to the show. We're bringing the heat. No suits, no scripts, just takes from the street. Every week we break down the squads. Real fans. This is the Fan Feed Pod.
Yo, welcome back to the Fan Feed Podcast, Week 10. We're here, Trey.
We're here.
Season is flying by, my guy.
Man.
Just every year, it's the saddest part is that, you know, you get through the first like 8-9 weeks and you're like, this is awesome. Football is sick. And then it's like the reality sets in of like, okay, my team either is good or not good. Season's almost done. How are you feeling?
Yeah, the same because you're looking at it and you're like, man, like what a fun season. Oh my gosh, it's already halfway over.
Yeah.
You know, and it kind of sucks.
It's nuts.
Just because, dude, it's so fun, like to just like, I don't know, just to watch good football, whether your team is good or not.
Right.
Like just to watch any team. But yeah, man, I don't know. I mean, I am excited about this weekend. I think there's gonna be
a good week.
Yeah. Good week of football.
It's definitely nuts just seeing how fast it's gone by too.
Yeah.
Like, and we've been doing podcasts every week, 3 of them. It's like, man, this just flies by.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, did you see the news about Tom Brady?
No, I don't think
With
so.
his dog?
Actually.
you
No,
see
no,
this?
I didn't see this.
Oh, this is incredible. So Tom Brady, his dog passed away in like 2023, 2022 or something like that. He actually got his dog cloned. And so he's got another dog that's an exact clone of his former dog. We were talking about FBI investigations last week. FBI, investigate that man.
Dude, what are you even talking about right now? You cloned a dog?
He cloned his dog. Apparently, he owns stake in a company that is like, you know, research and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So they were able to clone his dog.
Dude, that is wild.
What's the chances that you would be cloning Latte?
Oh, no. Heck no. Heck no. My
Isaac,
dog
what do you
gets
think?
one
Should we
life.
clone Latte?
Yeah, he knows her.
We call
Yeah,
her
my
cappuccino.
dog's name is Latte because it's like she's always on caffeine, man.
She
It's
is a
crazy.
latte.
She
I
is
mean,
crazy.
Every time I walk over to the house, it's,
Yeah.
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 You gotta know that I'm me.
Yeah.
Now, you know.
Well, a lot of it is just her being excited about things.
That
Like
is
that's
true.
what it is. But yeah. Anyways, no, we won't be cloning my dog.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Tom Brady is such an interesting individual.
Yeah.
Just gets better and better. I can see. Another thing I thought was funny that I saw today that I just wanted to ask your opinion on this. Did you see the stuff about JJ McCarthy?
Oh, about like
his alter ego?
Yeah, yeah. Like a
was it
psycho.
9? It's like he calls it 9.
Yeah.
That's my alter ego. And he just locks in. And he said he's like channeling all his anger from sitting out last year.
Yeah.
And how at Michigan he was all happy and smiley. And now he's channeling his anger and it helps him focus. What is your take on this?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Just I don't know. Like, sure, if that helps you play football, like if that's the mental aspect that it takes for you to win football games, sure, go for it. I mean, I don't do that kind of thing. You know, I don't sit here.
We'll have to ask Alex because he's coming on.
Oh, yeah.
Sunday, right?
Who's coming out tonight?
Or tonight?
Yeah, he'll be on
So
tonight. Yeah.
Alex will be here tonight. We're gonna have to ask him because he's our Vikings writer. What's his thoughts on this? Because here's an even better question: what's worse, JJ McCarthy having an alter ego named 9, or Russ being Mr. Unlimited?
Oh my god, that one for sure, Mr. Unlimited, because he's
dude.
very limited. My gosh, that is oof.
At least he has like the career to back it up. JJ McCarthy hasn't been good yet. I mean, he
Yeah.
played a good game last week, but I don't know. What do you guys think about 9
Yeah.
JJ McCarthy? And if you had an alter ego, what would your alter ego's name? What would your alter ego's name be?
I don't know, man. I don't.
What is your alter ego? Would you be angry or calm?
Probably a little bit of anger.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah. I'm a little fiery sometimes, so I don't know. I can be a little hot-headed at times, and then other times I'm extremely calm. Like mostly, I'm extremely calm.
Sure.
But when you start dogging Riley Moss, I'm like, God, you got something wrong with you, man. We're 5 minutes in. It took us 5 minutes to talk about Riley Moss. We gotta keep tabs on how quickly he comes up.
That's right.
My gosh,
my alter ego is 11. Stranger Things. Let's go. I haven't seen the new season yet, but probably going to need to watch that here soon. All right. Well, trade deadline happened just the other day. We're about to get into some of these trades. Before we do, if you haven't already, you're new here, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're live every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday night, right around 7 p.m., talking all things NFL. Tuesday's our fantasy show. It's a good time. Come and hang out with us. Leave comments. Share it with your friends, all that good stuff. You can also follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. We're live on all three of those. And then if you can't listen to the streams in real time, you can always follow up on podcasts. We're live everywhere there's podcasts. So please check us out. Stay tuned with everything we're doing. And leave us a review. Reviews are super helpful for the algorithm. Another thing, the Fan Feed Network website is just chock full of articles. Crazy articles. Yep. I actually wrote an article this week, which is a good time. So pat on the back for me. It's a good time if you want to hear me kind of air out my grievances about the Steelers and then come to terms with what is. It's a good time. Yeah. But let's get into these trades. You ready for this?
Yeah. Got a lot.
Biggest one was Sauce Gardner.
Yeah.
That was the big trade. So Sauce gets traded to the Colts for 2 firsts and AD Mitchell to the Jets.
You think that was the biggest one? I think
go ahead.
I think Quinnen Williams was actually the biggest trade.
Well, that one was the most shocking.
Yeah.
Like Sauce was shocking because I didn't really see his name being floated around as much.
Right.
And it was a high price, but I see why the Colts did it. The Quinnen Williams one was kind of wild.
Yeah, that one especially because, oh my gosh, you're giving up like 80% of what you got for, your star pass rusher in Micah Parsons.
Right.
Like that was, again, I think the biggest thing for me is because now you are like paying somebody, right? You're paying somebody that money and you didn't get a huge haul back for Micah Parsons. So I don't know. I think that's a net negative for them.
I definitely agree. And I was going to, while we're waiting here, I was going to pull up. I saw a tweet that kind of summarized the whole Cowboys trade scenarios and what they traded away for what they got.
I'll talk about Sauce while you pull that up.
Talk about Sauce.
Yeah. Incredible. You've been saying for weeks, the Colts are just throwing out farmers out there, in the secondary. So that's the verbiage that you use. And it's true. It's true. So they needed not just like a top cornerback, they just needed a serviceable cornerback, and they haven't had one. Right. And so good for them. An already scary team, like this just makes them even scarier. And they're just beefing up the defense. That's exactly what playoff teams do. Right. Exactly what championship teams do is they go all in and they're like, hey, we're on a hot streak right now. It's interesting to me that you didn't see more of the other 7-2 teams like the Patriots or the Broncos make those big splash moves because that's what those teams do. I know we talked about this last week, but the Rams, when they did it, a few years ago, they went all in on all the free agents and made all the big trades and they sold the farm to win a Super Bowl and it worked.
Right.
And it's like, I don't know, as a fan, I would do that. I would give up the future to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
I know everybody wants to build a dynasty.
Yeah.
They want to be the Patriots or the Chiefs. But that's just incredibly, incredibly difficult and, rarely happens.
Yeah.
It's a special moment when it does. But I think the Colts, at first when I saw it, I was like, holy crap. To move 2 first-round picks when your quarterback is Daniel Jones is that's pretty scary.
Yeah.
But the other side of that is I'm just happy that they did it.
Sure.
Carly Ursay-Gordon, she is a beast.
And she's always on the sidelines, always right there in the game.
Incredible.
Like that's what you should be doing.
Yeah.
That's what these ownership groups should be doing.
100%.
And kudos to her, man. Maybe she got it figured out. Maybe I don't know.
But with Daniel Jones on a cheap contract, like you have him and you're already playing so well right now, it seems that they have a lot of faith in Daniel Jones to be their quarterback moving forward the next couple years, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think either of us thought that was going to happen preseason. Actually, neither of us thought that was going to be the case preseason.
Yeah.
Somebody did, and we'll cover that soon. But yeah, Daniel Jones will be the quarterback of the future. Sauce Gardner, lockdown corner. They need it bad. And the front seven for the Colts is really good.
Yeah.
So I think this is great move.
Great move for them.
I also saw Howie Roseman. There was an interview with him about, all the trades they made, because the Eagles made quite a few trades, which we'll get into in just a second. But he was talking about it, and he's like, look, if there's good players out there, we're always going to be aggressive in getting them. We're not going to sit on our hands and just not pursue them at least.
Right.
Because, to be a good team, to be the best, you have to take risks.
Sure.
And I think this was a huge risk move, and I love it. I just love them.
Yeah.
All right. So details of this Cowboys trading scenario. So Cowboys trade away Micah Parsons, their 27 first, their 26 second.
Yep.
And Mozzie Smith, their D lineman, for Quinnen Williams, Kenny Clark, the 24th overall pick, which is currently Green Bay's pick.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be higher or lower, but right around the 26th, 24th overall pick. And then Green Bay's 2027 first. So 2 first, Quinnen Williams, Kenny Clark, for Micah Parsons, Mozzie Smith, and a first and a second.
Yeah.
How do you feel on that?
Yeah. I mean, I still feel like, I don't know, man. I still feel like they were on the short end of the stick here, because just pay Micah Parsons. And maybe this is what he needed, was a fresh start. Maybe they both just needed a fresh start. Like, we don't know what it's like behind closed doors over there, obviously. But maybe, he just wasn't getting along with the front office, and vice versa.
Right.
Maybe things really went sour, and they were like, we just have to ship him off.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, when it comes to like what you're getting back in draft capital, like it's not a whole lot different than what, you were gonna have regardless.
Right.
So we'll see. I mean, these trades, like, that's the thing, is like they take a couple years to pan out.
That's right.
Before you can look back and say you won or lost the trade.
Yeah.
And so it's to be seen, but hope the best for both teams.
Yeah. Yeah, basically they traded up from the second this year into the first, the back end of the first.
Right.
And then they trade back in the 2027 draft by maybe a couple slots to the Packers pick. But then they get Micah Parsons' massive contract off the books, or what he was wanting to sign. And they go and get 2 guys who are older, but still decent players. So, yeah, I just think this is it's like a even trade.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't feel like one team.
That's what I'm saying.
Killed the other. So, yeah, I'm with you on that.
It feels like an even trade, and you lost Micah Parsons.
That's right.
So that's like,
I
don't know. That's kind of like where I stand on this. So,
yeah.
Anyways,
all right. Other trades. Rashid Shaheed moves to the Jags for a 4th and a 5th.
Yeah.
I love this trade. I think this is a great fit for Rashid Shaheed.
Seahawks.
Yeah, to the Seahawks.
Yeah.
I didn't say the team. Sorry.
You said the Jags.
Oh, sorry.
You went to Seahawks.
From the I don't know why I wrote
Saints.
Jags. Yep. So he's playing with the Seahawks now. I love this fit. What do you think?
Yeah, I love it. I mean, you got 2 burners now. You got JSN, you got Jackson Smith and Jigma, excuse me.
Yeah.
And you got Rashid Shaheed.
Yeah.
It is a little questionable, like, why you would want the same player. I mean, they're both not going to be taking the top off the defense, like, at the same time.
Right.
So it's a little bit interesting. And I know JSN can do a lot more than that. Like, he lines up in the slot too, and he's very shifty. I would have thought that they would like to have a big body DK Metcalf kind of receiver on the other side of JSN. But I mean, still love it for the Seahawks. I mean, I saw something this week that said the Seahawks have they're the only team in the NFL that has a top 5 defense and a top 5 offense. And you add that to your arsenal, like that can only be good things. So, go Seahawks, man. Like, that's a killer deal for you.
I think the Seahawks have become my favorite team this year to root for.
Really?
Yeah. Outside of the Steelers, they're the team that's like been the most surprising and the one that I just love.
Yeah.
I love everything they did on defense.
Yep.
Everything they're doing on offense. It just works. So I mentioned this on Tuesday in the fantasy podcast, but Rashid Shaheed played for the Saints last year, obviously. Clint Kubiak, the OC last year, and he's now the OC for
Yeah.
the Seahawks.
Yep.
So there's some familiarity there. The first 2 games of the season, when the Saints still had players healthy, Rashid Shaheed was balling.
Mhm.
And so I think this just opens up the offense. I think it's actually going to help the run game a little more
Mhm.
because now they have more of a deep threat. Like JSN, as much as he can be a deep threat, he's more moving all around, being their first down guy.
Sure.
Like, he's just getting open. Cooper Kupp hurt, and
Yeah.
that's another thing. They needed an extra body. Torrey Horton's been coming on, guy we talked about early on, but Shaheed just gives you burner speed, and I think he's actually a pretty underrated receiver. So I think Kubiak has some good plans for him. I think it's
Yeah.
going to be a fun time for him.
Yeah, good trade for the Seahawks.
Yeah, great trade.
Yeah.
Very shrewd. Another receiver, Jacoby Myers, was moved.
Yeah.
He was moved to the Jags.
Yep.
So he was moved for a 4th and a 6th, so a little bit cheaper than Shaheed.
Mhm.
How do you feel about this one?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's good for both sides.
Yeah.
There were murmurs that he was not enjoying his time in
Right.
Vegas anymore. How can you on that team? I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like it's a
Unless you're Brock Bowers.
yeah, unless you're Brock Bowers scoring
He's probably
40,
not even
40
happy either.
fantasy points, Well, I mean, every time he scores, something like that, like his paycheck in the future is just going up and up and up. So good for him. But anyways, yeah, I mean, it's good for him to get to an offense that can get him the ball.
Right.
I mean, and especially with Travis Hunter going down and
Yeah.
an undisclosed amount of time, we don't know
Right.
when he's coming back. Him opposite of Brian Thomas Jr., he's going to have a lot of one-on-one opportunities over there. So yeah, good for the Jags. The Raiders, like they're obviously getting something back in a receiver that really hasn't done a whole lot for them this year. So, if you can get something for somebody who's doing nothing, like why not? So yeah,
They need as many picks as they can get.
Yeah.
That roster is just it's very top heavy. You got Jeanty, Crosby, Bowers. Outside of that, it's just a bunch of no names.
It's nobody.
They got
the tight end Myers. What's his name?
Michael Mayer.
Yeah, Michael Mayer. Yeah.
And I love Michael Mayer, but he's redundant.
Yeah.
It's like you already have Brock Bowers.
Yeah.
I think they trade. What did they trade for him last year? It was like a 3rd or 2nd.
Yeah, something like that. It's crazy. It was like
crazy.
Yeah.
Don't like that, but great trade. Jacoby Myers going to fit in perfectly over there for the Jags. They need it. It is weird that we haven't gotten like official word on what the injury was to Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's a knee injury.
Right.
They said that he didn't damage anything like long term, but it's
Yeah.
also like, so what is it?
Yeah.
What is going on?
I'm looking it up right now just to see if there's any more news.
While you're looking that up,
Yeah.
Jalen Phillips gets traded to the Eagles for
Yeah.
a 3rd. This I thought was a great trade.
For who?
I think for both sides.
Really?
I know that we talked about this on the Twitter account.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
is this a fleece? Did the Eagles fleece?
Yeah.
I think Jalen Phillips is good, but the Dolphins just got to get what they can get right now.
That's true. That is true. It's just, to me, it's like that's one of the most important positions in sports.
Yes.
Is your edge, and he's young, and he's shown that he can be capable. And I guess getting a 3rd round pick is good, but it's like, is that 3rd round pick going to be better than Jalen Phillips? I don't know.
Right.
And so that's like what you have to ask yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's stuff like if the Dolphins did trade Jalen Waddle, like Jalen Waddle coming in is going to be better than most 1st round wide receivers that you're going to get. And so, like, to me, like, I don't know. That's the way I look at these trades, but I don't know. It's very interesting.
It's a tough move to do.
I do agree more with, the what we have out on social media. Like I do, and I won't say they got fleeced, but I do think that they were on the short end of the stick.
Sure.
Because the Eagles likely, in all likelihood, are probably going to have a late 3rd round pick. So you're talking about like an almost a 4th round pick,
right?
And that's what you're getting.
Yeah, that is true.
And so I don't know, like if they got a 2nd round pick, then it's like, okay, at least it's a late 2nd, potentially.
Right.
I don't know, potentially early 3rd, like that kind of thing. But I don't know. I digress.
So yeah, Jalen Phillips, he tore his Achilles last year.
Mm-hmm.
That is like a really bad injury.
Sure.
Obviously. Been the widowmaker for a lot of players. He's 26, so he's still young. Ish. But the money that I'm sure his contract's coming up, either I don't know if he just signed recently or if he's supposed to sign another contract. But yeah, the Dolphins they're not going to do anything right now. And having a guy like him, it's like, just go spend a third or a fourth and grab a guy who's replacement level. Chop Robinson's been playing well over there as well.
Yeah.
So, it was a good trade. And I think it's a great trade for the Eagles because they just need extra bodies in there to rotate. They're going to rotate him. He's not going to be dependent on being a starter. And that's great for Phillips with his injury history. So I just think it was a good trade all the way around. All right, Chargers trade for Trevor Penning last minute. This was the last trade of the deadline. Yep. They get him for a 6th-round pick. Obviously, this makes sense just because all the injuries. They just lose Joe Alt for the season.
Yeah.
I mean, dude just came back.
Dude, I got to pat myself on the back because what I said in the preseason, I was like, something always happens to the Chargers. And they are always injured, and that's like why they cannot go very far. Yeah. And I remember somebody was like, what is this guy smoking? Like asking me, and I'm like, you watch this year, the Chargers are going to start becoming like one of the most injured teams, and it just every year like that seems to happen.
It's crazy.
I don't know what it is. They need to, like, whoever's out there, whoever's doing, like, PT or whatever it is out there, just taking care of their bodies. Like
it's the guy who stabbed Tyrod Taylor.
That's right. That's right.
Justin Herbert. Yeah. He's still over there. So that's what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tinfoil hat. Maybe somebody was like, hey, we need to get Justin Herbert on the field. And they were like, stab this guy while he's up.
Take him out. Dude.
Yeah. Just stab Tyrod Taylor. A
little bit right under the rib.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, good trade for them. Just obviously he's better than any of the 4th or 5th stringers they're rolling with right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's going to be a rotational piece. I don't think he's going to be like I don't know. I don't think he's going to be just like that edge that's going to be, blocking everything. Like, Myles Garrett, would still have his way with him.
Right.
Be no
100%,
problem.
100%. All right, let's roll with some of these other ones. Go a little quicker on these. Kyle Duggar and a 7th is traded over to the Pittsburgh Steelers for a 6th. This didn't happen at the deadline, a little before.
Yeah.
And this was a great trade for the Steelers, I thought.
Sure.
They just needed the depth. And, to basically give up a 6th, not even give up a 6th, like you're moving back from the 6th to the 7th round.
Right.
I don't care about
it's
those
peanuts.
Picks. Yeah, I don't care about those picks. So.
Yeah.
Jaire Alexander. This was a pretty interesting one.
Yeah.
Jaire in a 7th to the Eagles for a 6th. Wow. How the mighty have fallen.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy because, I mean, he was like one of the top free agent signings this year.
Mm-hmm.
so crazy. I remember when that happened. I was like, oh my gosh, this Baltimore defense is going to be lights out. Like that secondary is going to be incredible, and they turned out to be abysmal. And I don't know what's again. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on with Baltimore, but back to Jaire Alexander. I mean, great for the Eagles. The Eagles are making their push. They're making their 2nd straight Super Bowl push. Yeah. Like that's what's happening.
This is what 6th and 7th round picks are for.
Yeah.
I mean, rarely ever are you going to find like impact players. Sometimes you find a Tom Brady, like once every 50 years.
Yeah.
But for the most part, you're not finding very great players. If you're a competitor, sending it for a guy like Jaire Alexander, who's got the pedigree but has struggled, get him. Sometimes that culture shift, that team shift, coming to a new team, it helps a lot. So I love this trade for them.
Plus, being on a team like that, like after you win the Super Bowl, all your players they get sniped, right? Like they get taken, and so you get a bunch of comp picks for those players that get signed everywhere else. So a lot of these picks, in all reality, are probably not even like picks that they planned on having anyways. I mean, you're right.
They're
it's just
extras.
Like it's just you're playing with house money, and so
it's a great strategy. Howie just he's the best GM in football, bar none.
He's fleecing teams,
phenomenal,
including the Dolphins.
You like this one? Logan Wilson, linebacker for the Bengals, gets traded to the Cowboys for a 7th.
Gosh, man,
this was after Jerry Jones was basically saying we made a trade, but we're not disclosing until later on.
Yeah.
It ended up being Logan Wilson. It's like, all right, bro.
Yeah. Calm down. It is weird because the Bengals shipped off like one of their best defensive players. Like he's got defense. On a bad defense, right? Like you made your defense so much worse. That's after you just traded for Joe Flacco, right? To kind of steady the ship. And then what are you doing? I don't know.
And trading him for a 7th. It's like, what's the point?
He got benched though, didn't he?
I think he maybe
Maybe he got benched to get traded. Like maybe that's like what was happening.
I thought Logan Wilson was pretty good linebacker.
Yeah, same.
Obviously, like everyone remembers him from the Super Bowl for the not holding call that was called. That was crazy.
Yeah.
But let's move on. Keon White to the 49ers for a sixth from New England. This is just, edge depth.
I've got nothing to say about this one.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, 49ers just decimated with injuries. They needed an extra edge rusher. Michael Carter II and a seventh goes to the Eagles for John Mechie in a sixth.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot to talk about there. Just, clearing out some guys. Dramont Jones to the Ravens for a fifth from the Titans.
Yeah, Draymond, former Bronco.
Is he?
So the offseason that we signed Zach Allen, we let Draymond Jones walk. And he got signed by the Seattle Seahawks back then, and he does not like Broncos country anymore. Like it shows. See, now it's a few years past that, and it shows that the Broncos made the right decision because Zach Allen is like
a beast.
He is a monster in the middle. And Draymond Jones is good. He's a good player, but he's not Zach Allen level.
Yeah, I think the Ravens just need help right there in that front seven.
They need help everywhere.
Roger McCreary, another corner, traded to the Rams from the Titans for a fifth. Nothing crazy there to be expected. Titans just sending off older guys. But that's it for the trades.
Yeah.
So pretty good deadline. We did get a big blockbuster, so that was fun.
Yeah.
Not as many as we were hoping for.
Yeah.
But this is the NFL trade deadline.
And that's something that we said too last week, right? Is we said the deadline's coming up, but don't expect like all of these things to happen. In my opinion, like I think there were more trades than I expected.
Okay.
Like Quinnen Williams and Sauce both being traded, like those are big to me. And then you also had Rashid Shaheed and and Jalen Waddle and Breece Hall almost got traded to the Chiefs. Yeah, that was crazy. My gosh. If you're the Chiefs, why don't you just do it?
It's so wild.
It's so crazy to me. Like,
bro, burn your third.
Yeah.
You already burned your second round pick on Sky Moore.
Yep.
A few years ago, you burnt your first round pick on Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Yep. Exactly.
Why not send a third for Breece Hall, who we know is good?
That is
much more of an improvement than Isaiah Pacheco and Kareem Hunt.
If they did that, I would come on this pod today. I'd be like, Chiefs are winning the Super Bowl this year.
Right.
That's it. Like that's all. That is the piece that they need, and they will win the Super Bowl.
And
it's
that third
crazy
is probably going to be a later third.
Exactly.
Almost a fourth.
Yeah. So it'll probably be 31.
Gosh, so annoying.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
But yeah, so that's it for the trade deadline. It was exciting.
Sweet.
I do think the NFL needs to add some more incentives to make teams trade more.
Yeah.
Just because I think it's fun. And I think trading, like Howie Roseman, this is how he wins.
Yeah.
He goes and trades for players that they don't need, but they're good players.
Yeah.
So that they can be rotational. And he gets these guys like Jalen Phillips or Jaire Alexander, who are quote unquote injury prone, but he plugs them into a defense that's not utterly dependent on them.
Exactly.
So he's building up the depth so they can cycle. And that's the strength of that Eagles defense, is that they always are shifting players.
Exactly.
And last year, their defensive line, they could shift lines like hockey, and they were, they weren't tired throughout the game. So I just love it. I think other teams should do it more. And but yeah, let's move on.
Sweet.
To the key part of the show. Before we go into this, we do have a quick word from our sponsor. So let's take a look at this.
Ladies, we did the research for you. Fellas, pay attention. We've partnered up with Bonheur Jewelry. Bonheur is a celebrity favorite, eco-friendly jewelry company based in New York City. They're adored by stars such as Emma Watson, Gal Gadot, Katy Perry, Kim Kardashian, Kendall Jenner, and Hailey Bieber. Their designs have been featured in top publications including Vogue, Elle, V Magazine, and on major platforms. We love them. They have great pricing for luxury jewelry. It's something that you can start planning for before the holidays get here and get it early. Click on the link in our show notes below. You can sign up for 15% off your first order. When you support our partners, you support FanFeed Network. Check them out.
All right. Now it is time for the key part of the show.
Yeah.
So at the beginning of the season, we did the hot take hotline. Last week, we talked about Trea and I's hot takes that we gave preseason. Some of them good, some of them bad. But now we're going to go through you guys' hot takes. You guys called in, messaged in, sent us hot takes. Some of our writers sent in hot takes, and we're going to cover all of those to see who knows ball, who doesn't know ball. We'll go through each of the first like 5-6 episodes of our show to talk about these. You ready for this?
Yeah. Real quick before we do this,
Yeah.
CJ Stroud, that hit.
Oh, yeah.
Dirty or not?
Oh, dirty.
Oh my gosh, this guy just likes to pander to the degenerates out there.
So here's the thing. I think Stroud slid late, so that was a problem.
Yeah.
And he was sliding in accordance to the guy in front of him, but he didn't see the guy coming from the side. That guy from the side, like, was, I mean, what was he trying to hit?
He was, I don't know what you're talking about. He was like mid dive when CJ Stroud went down. You know how it's not dirty is because they threw a flag, then they looked at it and they were like, "Oh, just kidding," and they picked the flag back up.
I'm just saying, when I first saw it, all I thought was, "Is that Fontes perfect? Is he back? Screw this guy! Get him out of the NFL."
There was no targeting. It was nothing like that. I just wanted to get your opinion on it because I knew you were going to have some like BS.
Look, if we're not calling those penalties, like if we haven't been calling those penalties the last like 10 years, we go back to player protection calls. I'm all for like the heavy hits. I grew up as a Steelers fan.
Yeah.
So I love big hits. But since we call it all the time, that just felt like one that at least throw the penalty flag, even if it is like.
Well, and they did. That's what happened.
But
they picked it up because it was a clean hit. It was shoulder. It was shoulder in the torso.
Yeah, but still,
that's like textbook clean hit.
If we're going with protecting the players, that's a play that there needs to be a little more discretion on.
All right.
He didn't have to go in full force to stop CJ Stroud. It's a quarterback that's not a guy who's going to be trucking people.
All right. If CJ Stroud is standing back there in the pocket, he's got the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And he hits him that way. You think that's too rough?
That's totally fair.
That's rough in the passer?
No, that's totally fair.
But when he's a runner,
he slid.
He slid late. He slid. Oh
slid
my gosh,
time.
this is crazy.
He slid exactly when he intended to.
This is crazy to me. Whatever. We're gonna move on. You got some. Ooh, you need to learn ball, my
friend.
friend.
Let us know in the comments what you guys think.
Yeah.
And it's mid-season too. So if you guys have some mid-season hot takes you want to drop to prove what you know for the remainder of the season, hit us in the comments. Let us know what you're thinking. But yeah, let's start with this. I still got this wrong. Okay, ready? First one.
Sure.
This is from Seamus. He's one of our writers. This is all from episode 1.
Yeah.
Seamus said that Dak would return to MVP contention with a new wide receiver 2, an improved O-line and backfield, and a new coach.
Yeah.
What do you think on this?
Yeah, right on. Well, the last 2 weeks been wildly concerning.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, leading up to that, like he's right on the money.
Yeah.
Like Dak, I would say he's playing the best football of like any quarterback.
Man, best out of any.
Yeah. Well, save for the last 2 weeks. I mean, everybody's like
better than Drake May.
Yeah, better than Drake May. Ooh. Yeah, I would take Dak over Drake May.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm a big Drake May guy too.
I love
But
Drake
Dak
May.
is like, dude, Dak is like playing out of his mind right now.
But
well, not right
CeeDee
now.
Lamb and George Pickens.
Yeah, but that's part of the equation.
Who's Drake May got?
I mean, that's not Drake May's fault.
No, it's not.
And it's also not.
If Drake May had those guys.
Yeah, he probably.
Yeah.
And
what he's doing with the guy he's got.
Maybe, but also Stephon Diggs is not. He's got Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, but Diggs is 31 and coming off an ACL injury.
Yeah.
Either way, is playing at MVP level of football. So I do agree with you there. He's third in yards and touchdowns.
Yep.
Fifth in completion percentage. His stat line right now: 204 completions, 290 attempts, 2,069 yards, 70% completion percentage, 16 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's MVP level.
He's crushing.
Look up Drake Mays.
Huh?
I want to see what Drake Mays is.
Oh,
he's probably close, actually. He's probably close.
He might not have the touchdowns, but his completion percentage I know is better. He's like on pace to be up there with like Drew Brees' completion percentage record.
Yeah,
like best all time.
He's like at 80% or something.
I think it's gone down a little bit. I think he's at like 70 something. But I think Brees was at like 76%, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's
Drew Brees
ridiculous.
Was so sick.
Yeah.
But Drake May. I mean, with the receivers he's got, that's incredible.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. Next take. This is from Kendrick, our boy. He said for the first time in 3 years, the Chiefs will not make the Super Bowl.
Looking like it.
Looking close, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
I mean, this one's probably hard to judge midseason, but they are losing. I mean, they lost to the Bills last week, which
5-4, dude. They are
5-4. They don't have a lot of room for error.
We talked about this. We before the season started, we were like, the Chiefs are going to lose a lot of games in the regular season.
Mhm.
We said that.
This was part of your hot take.
Yeah, part of my hot take was that they're going to come crashing down, and they are.
And you said 5 losses in the first 8 games or something like that.
Yep.
And they're right on track.
Yep.
I think every game you thought they would lose, they're except for maybe the Jags.
Yeah.
But they've got 4 losses already.
They got the Broncos
10.
Next, and then the Colts after that.
Tough. They do get a bye week to kind of recuperate.
Yeah.
All right, Alex Percy. This was the
I know
one
what this is.
we were all in
Dude,
on this one.
gosh.
We were all wrong.
Nico
So
Collins.
Alex, you're not alone.
Yeah.
Nico Collins will lead the league in receiving yards with 1,700 plus yards.
Man. Sucks.
Oh, dude. This one felt like such a smash.
Yeah. Dude.
And I don't think there was anything in me that was like, he's not going to get 1,000 yards. He
Yeah.
might not even get 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
It's been that bad this year.
It's not really his fault.
No, it's Stroud and the offensive line.
Yeah.
And the OC, I'd say.
Yeah.
Although I'm pretty excited to see Davis Mills play this week.
Yeah.
Even though he's kind of goofy.
Well, he started as when he came into that game, he was just looking for Nico. He was just like, give me, where's my guy?
Throw it to
That's
Nico.
my guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
He knows where his bread's buttered.
Yeah.
He gets it.
Yeah.
He's a smart man.
Yep.
But yeah, he's got 339 yards right now.
Gosh.
Tied for 48th in the league.
That's crazy.
And we're in week 10. So
There's a
I
chance.
there's a chance.
This is big.
He's
It
got
is
to go
this
for
big.
gosh,
Yeah.
150 yards per game. Okay, so this is one from Stefan Duncan.
Oh, Stephon, yeah.
So he said that Shedeur Sanders would win Offensive Rookie of the Year on the Poverty Browns.
Yep.
Yeah. So far,
It would have to be an incredible,
He'd have to be
incredible year.
like the best quarterback we've ever seen.
He needs to come in Sunday
Yeah.
and then throw 6 touchdowns in his first game and just
It's
just-
not happening.
yeah, it's not happening.
He might play a game or two at the end of the year, but yeah, I think they're okay with Gabriel right now.
Yeah.
All right. This is from Alex, who's coming on tonight. Alex Gast.
Yeah.
He said that Jordan Love will be outside the top 15 quarterbacks this year, and the Packers will be below 500 this year.
You got half of that right.
Half of that right.
Yeah.
Jordan Love's definitely right there, middle of the
middle of the pack.
I'd say with the quarterbacks. But they're what, 5-2-1?
Yeah, something like
2
that.
losses,
Yeah.
1 to the Panthers and 1 to the Browns.
Tied with the Cowboys. Gosh.
It's so bad. I hate the Packers. I can't say. I should just say it every episode.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, everybody? FanFeed Network here. Cameron hates the Packers, and let's get into today's
Yeah,
topic.
yeah. Start out every week like that.
I am a certified hater. I'd have this one, but I don't know who said this.
Okay.
He said that Ashton Jeanty will lead the league in rushing yards this year.
Okay.
That's leading the entire league, not just all-purpose
Oh,
yards.
I think that was
Rushing.
Nathan.
That was Nathan.
I
Okay.
think. Yeah.
I must have not typed in the name, but yeah. So, unfortunately, this is not panning out.
Yeah.
But it's not a knock on Ashton. I think it's a knock on the Raiders as a team.
I think it's a little bit of both.
Whoa.
I think he doesn't have great vision. I think, dude, I've seen a bunch of clips where
Brother.
he just, maybe it's not vision, maybe it's trust. Maybe he doesn't trust his O-line, which is fair. But there are times when his O-line is creating spaces for him, creating holes, and he doesn't trust the hole, and so he'll bounce it outside or something. But he's supposed to take it right up the gut, and he doesn't. And yeah, I mean, that's all I got to say about that. I think it's a little bit of both.
I couldn't disagree more.
Dang.
I think Ashton Jeanty
Well,
looks like a top 3 running back in the league already.
interesting.
Yes.
Wow.
And this isn't me. I don't watch film. I wouldn't know what to look for. I trust other guys, and I've watched some other guys talk about him. This one guy, Matt Waldman, which I talked about Matt Waldman early on in the show. But Matt Waldman's great with running backs, and he loves Ashton Jeanty.
Yeah.
And he showed some plays by him where, I mean, it's just incredible. There's one play I saw from last week where he kind of ran up the middle. He had a hole and he got hit and he bounced off it. And mid bounce off of this tackle, he saw another player coming and he quickly shifted his body and absorbed that hit and then moved on to the next level, gained like 8 yards.
I know what you're talking about.
Something like that.
I saw that clip. And yes, he's a good running back.
Yeah.
But he's a rookie. Like
Yeah.
it's a lot faster in the NFL than
Yeah.
playing it,
And I think every running back is going to choose at certain times
Yeah.
the wrong hole. They're
Sure.
going to see the hole, and then they're going to want to bounce it outside. And I think Jeanty still has that tendency at times. But yeah, the biggest problem is just the offensive line. I think Jeanty could, if Jeanty was on another team with just a half decent offensive line, I think this take probably would have been correct.
Could have an RJ Harvey type season.
Hold on, dude. We'll talk about RJ.
Okay.
All right, we got to go. Panthers will win their division or at least get a wild card spot, and Cam Ward will lead the Titans to second place and a wild card berth. This is from Anthony Montgomery.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
That's not from Kendrick.
Yep.
It's not out of the realm of possibilities. They're putting together some good wins against some good teams.
Right.
I mean, I look at the Falcons game where they smacked them. They
Yep.
just beat the Panthers or the Packers in Green Bay.
Mhm.
I could see them getting a wild card spot.
Yeah.
They're not going to win. I don't think they're going to win the NFC South short of Baker Mayfield,
Yeah.
tearing his ACL or something.
Totally. And the
But
Falcons really got to fall off. Like,
yeah,
I mean, they've got a better record than the Falcons right now, but I just don't think their schedule's been as good,
yeah.
or as hard. But yeah, Panthers are playing pretty good, other than Bryce Young.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just Bryce Young, man. I think it's over.
Yeah, he's done.
But yeah, I like how we both just kind of disregarded the second half of this take that Cam Ward would lead the Titans to second place in a wild card berth. Sorry, Anthony.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
We
man.
were excited about him.
Yeah,
He's
he's good.
I think he's good. The team is just in shambles.
Yeah, it's just
I
like
think he'll be fine. But yeah, let's move on. This is a hilarious one. This one's from Dom. Love Dom. Shout
Okay.
out Dom. What up, boy?
what up, boy?
49ers, barring injuries, LOL, will win the NFC West.
Dude, what's crazy is like even with injuries, they're still in it.
And
They're
they're
in
like
the thick of
winning.
it. Yeah.
I mean, obviously, that's probably the best division in the NFC. You got the Seahawks,
yeah,
Rams.
it might be
and
the best
Niners.
division in football.
It might be. I mean,
Yeah,
they're all playing lights out.
dude.
so.
They're good. Holy
um,
cow, those teams are
But
good.
yeah, and I just love that he said barring injuries.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
all right, brother.
Yeah.
Well, how about this? We're
Spoken
just going
into
to
existence.
kill all the players.
Yeah.
They're all dead.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
they keep losing guys. It's so bad.
It is so
Um,
crazy.
Yeah,
Ricky still like hasn't played hardly at all this
I
year,
know.
which sucks, man. I've been like holding on to him in fantasy too. I'm just like, dude,
I'm waiting to unleash him, dude.
I don't know. It's gonna happen this year. I don't think it's. anyways.
It might not, but who knows?
Yeah,
You did say that the 49ers should have signed Keenan Allen.
they should have.
And that was a great take.
Yeah, dude, they missed
A
out.
lot of teams should have signed Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh should have signed Keenan
He's playing
Allen.
great,
Gosh, he's playing so good. The
especially
ageless
for his
wonder.
age. Yeah,
Ageless wonder.
he's just. It looks like he. I mean, he looks the same from like 5 years ago.
I know.
It's so
It's
crazy.
insane.
It's so crazy.
All right, so moving on, episode 2. So go back to episode 2 to watch this, see these hot takes. First one is from Hung Huang, one of the guys in my fantasy league. He said that Kyle Pitts would be a top 3 tight end this year with Michael Penix Jr. Sorry, dude. Yeah, the Kyle Pitts dream is just exactly that. It's a dream. It will never come to fruition.
He is like pushing like top 10.
He's playing all right, but top 10 at tight end. Is
Yeah,
like-
that's true. That's like there's a massive difference in top 3 and top 10. Yeah.
100%. Although there's been a lot of good tight ends this year, that especially out of the rookie class.
Yeah.
Warren
for
Loveland's coming
sure.
on.
Yep.
Rondé Gadsden.
Oh, yeah.
What
Oh
a
my
guy.
gosh. Yeah. I picked him up quick.
Harold Fannin.
Yeah.
Like
True.
a lot of good tight ends came out.
And
this
you
year.
called that.
I did call
You
that
called
one.
it like in the preseason. You were
Yeah.
like, go for
I was
Harold
in on
Fannin.
that one.
Yeah, he's like 1,600 yards, right?
Gosh, he's balling, dude. Yeah, he
Yeah.
had like 1,800 yards in college his final season.
Yeah,
It's like,
so stupid.
okay, dude. He might be bad, but he could also be sick.
Yeah.
So let's just go with it. All right. This is from Brian Sapino, Chargers guy.
Okay.
Was upset with you.
Ah.
Your Chargers takes.
Still love you.
He said that Keandre Lambert Smith would have 800 yards and 5 touchdowns.
I remember this because
Yeah.
I said, And I'll say it again. If he has those numbers by the end of the year, I will send you a jersey of his. I will pay for it and send it to you.
And it's their receivers have just been too good. Quentin Johnston.
How many catches does he have? Like 3?
I don't think he's got probably 3.
How do you
Three's
spell
probably
it?
good.
Yeah, I'll find it.
Keandre,
yeah.
But yeah, that one's just. This was just wishful thinking coming out of preseason and like falling in love with him during those games where he was balling out.
Yeah,
and he looked great. I still think he's good.
Guess how many?
Is it 3?
Nope.
2?
Nope.
1.
1
catch.
Guess how many yards?
1.
Yeah, he's got 1 catch for 1 yard. He's got some work to do.
Yeah, he's
to hit that milestone.
Gosh. All right. This is a great one, and this is one me and you are going to eat crow on. So this is from Drew Bollinger.
Okay.
And Drew, you messaged me, and I disregarded your message, and you were totally right. And this is us publicly apologizing, I think for the second time now, because we were wrong.
Oh boy.
He said the Bucs will win their division again, and they'll win the Super Bowl. Baker's going to throw for 5,000 yards, 45 touchdowns. They'll have 2 1,000-yard receivers, and the defense will be the most improved defense in the league. Obviously, that's a lot of takes all in one.
Yeah.
Overall,
the Super Bowl.
Bucs are balling.
Yeah.
And we were not in on the Bucs like balling. You did say that if Baker can be like he was last year, you could totally see this take. But
Yeah.
you didn't. We were both on the train of Baker's probably going to go back.
Yeah.
And kind
regress a little bit. Yeah. Because that was his best year. Like usually
best year ever.
people
By
don't.
far.
Yeah. People
Like-
don't usually like double their best year.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, dude, well done.
And
well
the
done,
defense
Drew.
has been very improved.
Yep.
I'll say that because before they were kind of like a Cowboys or like Bengals defense where you could do anything on them.
Obviously, Egbuka smash hit.
Right.
My
Luka
gosh.
was a smash.
Yeah.
They might not have 2,000-yard receivers, but that's solely due to injury.
Yeah.
I think if those guys were healthy, that is 100. They might have had 3,000-yard receivers.
Yeah.
But they've struggled with injuries too this year. So great call, Drew. Shout out you. Good luck to the Bucs for the rest of the season.
Is he a Bucs fan?
He is a Bucs fan.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. So this one's from John Ewald. John Ewald said that Russ Wilson will win comeback player of the year and then sign a multi-year contract in the offseason.
Man, I remember roasting this take. Gosh, rightfully so. My goodness. Don't know what to say. I mean, he got benched in week 3, right?
Yeah.
Or week 4, whatever it was.
He had that one great game against the
Giants
Cowboys.
or the Cowboys. Yeah,
You
yeah.
remember, that was a sick game.
Yep.
And like everybody was going off.
He threw for a career high 450 yards, like career high.
Yeah.
And then
And then back to
oh my gosh.
back to the dirt.
And then that one play that he came in for Jackson Dart when Jackson Dart went in the blue tent. Or like that one series or whatever it was.
Mhm.
He threw one pass and it was incomplete and they booed him off the field.
It was so bad.
It was such a bad, just like into the dirt, just bam.
Russ was not built for New York.
Dude,
I'm surprised we didn't see him get moved at the trade deadline. I'm sure.
I'm not. Nobody wants him.
Yeah, I guess
They're
that
like,
makes
we
sense.
can sign him next year for vet minimum.
That
Like
could have
nobody's
been like
gonna.
the first like trade where there was no return.
Yeah.
Just give away Russ
Yeah.
Wilson.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're moving into episode 3. Go back to episode 3 to hear all these hot takes. This one's from Tre's buddy Chris. I don't know Chris's last.
Oh
name.
yeah. Chris Hunter.
Chris Hunter.
He's a
Shout out
Jags fan.
Chris.
Travis Hunter's
There you go.
cousin, probably.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Chris Hunter. Travis. He said that the Jags will be a top 10 offense in 2025.
Oof.
Sorry. Could have been, but they've struggled a lot.
They regressed a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're not using Brian Thomas the way that they should.
I just think he's playing bad too. Like I was very much on the train of like, he's still good. Just give him time. Like he's gonna figure it out. But he's just been like if you watch him, he's like scared to catch the ball. You know,
I don't watch a lot of the Jags.
Me neither. It's not fun.
Yeah.
It's not fun. But yeah, it's yeah, I don't think top 10. I think I took this take a little farther and said top 5. So yeah, that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
All right. So here's the next one. This is from Nathan, Tre's cousin. He said that I am smashing the under on the Cowboys win total in 2025,
That's
which was
right.
6.5 wins.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Nathan, right on the money, man. Like they are on track to hit that under.
He's spot on, and I think,
and he's a diehard Cowboys fan, but man, he hates the team. Like he hates his team. Like I've never heard a fan of a team talk so negatively about their own team.
right.
And my goodness,
I think we went through the schedule and we like predicted the games preseason, and that Nathan did.
Yeah, Nathan did.
And
yep.
like I think he was spot on.
Yeah.
I don't think he missed a single one.
Yeah.
So give me 1 second. All right. So next one we've got. This is from T Money. My boy Trea.
Okay.
He said that Devin A-Chain will finish as the overall RB1.
Dang.
It's not
Bad offense.
Not going to happen.
Yeah.
But he's played well.
I think he could. Like in the right situation, he definitely could.
There's just been so many. What was I going to say? So many good running backs in the NFL so far this year.
Yeah.
That this was going to be a very hard one to overcome.
Yeah.
And the Dolphins offense has just been so up and down.
Yeah.
A-Chain's been like the only, consistent player in that offense.
Yeah.
So shout out T Money. Still love Devin. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
All right. This is a good one from Dave. And this is one we were just mentioning about Ricky.
Yeah.
But he said that Ricky Pearsall will be a top 15 wide receiver in the league this year. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you think he would have been
If he was healthy,
a top 15?
no.
Yeah. I think we both said that initially.
Yeah.
We were both like, no.
Yeah.
But it was fun to speculate. I still think Ricky's good.
Yeah.
Obviously, like last year he got shot, so what was
Same
he
as
gonna
B
do?
Rob.
But he played, same with B Rob, just the all shot team. And then this year he just his PCL knee injury, just not a great injury for a receiver.
Sucks, man.
So
Eventually he's gonna hit.
he will.
We might be a year
eventually.
too early on that.
That's
but,
right.
But yeah, he's gonna be good. I'm not
all
worried
right.
about him.
This is a good one. So Jihad Campbell will win Defensive Rookie of the Year. This is from Brian, one of your friends.
No, that's the guy who won the contest.
Oh, the guy who won the contest.
yeah,
That's
he's
right.
Eagles fan.
Hope you're enjoying that jersey, Brian.
Yeah, hope you're watching. Yeah.
I don't really know.
No,
to be
he's
honest.
not doing anything.
Okay.
I was looking up stats for him last week, I think it was,
Uh-huh.
and he's got like 1.5 tackles on the year or something.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
like he's not, or maybe he's 1.5 sacks, but
I
still.
think I did see him make a game sealing interception, so I thought that he was playing.
Oh, he did have an interception. I
Yeah.
think against the Giants.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
But
he hadn't done much outside
no,
of that.
outside of that, and like I said, it must have been like a 1.5 sacks or something. I can find it, but it doesn't really. Yeah, he's not going to win that.
No. Who will?
I don't know. That's
I
a
don't
good
follow
question.
enough defense, dude. I got to figure out who would. He might. I don't know.
I guess there have been like no like star defensive
You want
players.
to hear something crazy?
What?
So I saw a stat today. It was a defensive player splash rate for the like splash play rate,
Uh-huh.
which I guess just accounts for like when they're on the field, are they making like a big play, like a sack or tackle for loss or an interception? Guess who the number one player is out of the rookies for a splash play rate this year?
I don't know.
He's a Pittsburgh Steeler.
No way.
Yeah, Jack Sawyer.
Who? Oh my
Do you know
gosh.
Jack Sawyer?
No.
Jack
Well,
Sawyer?
I heard his name like in the draft, but that's it.
He was like an edge guy out of Ohio State.
Okay.
And he made that game, well, not game winning, but game sealing interception return for a touchdown in the
Okay.
championship game.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't think he's very good. He's got short arms, but apparently he's been making plays when he's on the field.
Yeah.
Just Pittsburgh always drafts these great no-name linebackers. The other guy for the Steelers, sorry, everybody, I'm just going to talk about the Steelers for a second.
Yeah, let's go.
You know who the best pass rusher in the league, according to PFF, is?
I don't trust PFF for anything.
Okay, I don't either. But
Brian
just for the
Burns?
sake of the bit,
Is it Brian
it's
Burns?
not.
Okay.
It's not. It's a
And
Pittsburgh Steeler.
it's not TJ Watt?
No.
I don't know. I don't know who's on the other side.
It's Nick Herbig. And he's not even it's
Dude,
so
this is why
Alex
I don't trust
Highsmith,
PFF.
TJ Watt,
Dude.
and then Nick Herbig is the rotational guy.
That's why I don't trust PFF.
But he is balled when he's played.
Sure.
But
But
yeah,
you can't say he's the best. I mean, if he's struggling for playing time, you can't
Yeah.
really call him the best.
you probably need to filter that stat for
Yeah.
like snaps played.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's what. Yeah. Minimum 100 snaps.
I just thought that was funny. I'm like,
That's great.
look at my Steelers defense,
Dude,
baby.
PFF
We don't
sucks.
I don't want to see any of the grades for our secondary.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's just terrible. All right, here's another good one. This is from Byron Yancey, Big B Roney. He said that Geno Smith will be the overall quarterback one in fantasy football.
Ooh.
Pain and suffering.
I'm not sorry because I warned you and I warned you. I warned both of you. I was like, what? Like, this, you guys are crazy to think that Geno. Now, I'm going to say that he's going to ball out against the Broncos tonight.
Dude,
He's going to go
if he does,
throw for 5 touchdowns.
he's the truth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny because when I listened back to this, we both were like, not happening.
Yeah.
And I like Geno. I was like, no way is he quarterback one. Like,
Yeah.
that was hot. That was spicy.
That's
So,
too hot.
And Byron only made this call because that's the only quarterback he had in our fantasy league, in our
Okay.
dynasty league.
Doubling down on it.
So he had to double down.
Yeah.
Now he's tanking. So
Yeah.
we'll see how far that got him. All right, we got a couple more minutes before we got some people coming on. So let's dive into episode 4. A couple more hot takes. Kendrick back again. Kendrick said that the Carolina Panthers will win at least 8 games this year and can possibly make the wild card. Heard this take already. But
Yeah.
different guy.
Yeah.
I think it's very live.
Yeah, I do too. They've got 5 already.
Yeah.
3 more in the next 8 weeks.
Yep.
They can do it.
They could do it. All right. This one's from Nathan, our Giants writer. He said that Malik Neighbors will lead the league in touchdowns.
Dang. What
Bummer.
could have been?
He would,
Dude,
he would have been very live for that.
I was
Especially
on board with
Dart.
this. I can't remember what I said. Oh my gosh, with Jackson Dart. Dude, Jackson Dart is so good, man.
We got robbed.
Yeah.
The first game he played with Dart and
Yeah.
his ACL on freaking MetLife Stadium. Yeah, I just
Moved-
pain and suffering.
Yeah.
All right. This one's from Soleil.
Okay.
She said that the San Francisco 49ers will make the playoffs and will win the NFC West.
Alive.
We've kind of talked about the Niners already.
Yep.
Very live. Maybe
Ram-
I don't think they'll win the division.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Rams are
How do you
scary.
think that division's going to end up? How would you rank it as of right now? Rams, Niners, Seahawks, and somebody else who
that's
doesn't
good.
matter.
I think it'll be Rams, Seahawks, Niners.
That's crazy.
But they could all make the playoffs.
I'll go one step crazier. I'm going Seahawks, Rams, Niners.
Dang. Dang.
Yeah, Seahawks.
I am wondering if
Solid,
we're gonna have
baby.
like a Super Bowl 48 rematch.
Dude, that would be so fun.
That'd be crazy.
Oh my gosh. Oh wait, you're talking about Super Bowl 48.
Yeah.
Is that Broncos Seahawks?
Yeah,
I was hoping for
that was not that fun.
Steelers Seahawks.
I don't
Super
think
Bowl 50.
I don't think
or 40.
Super Bowl 48 even happened actually. I don't
Yeah,
like it.
did it?
Like-
What did you do that night? I'm curious.
I dreamt that I don't remember like that. It's like this blank space, like in that that night
It's
for
so
Super Bowl
funny 'cause
48. It's just like 4 hours of nothing, and that
everyone I knew was like on the Broncos train for that game, and I was so on the Seahawks. They played so well in the
Yeah.
playoffs. Like, I mean,
and the Broncos were so hurt, dude. Like everybody was out. Von Miller was out. Chris Harris Jr. was out. Like we had like everybody was like down.
Yeah.
Like and
I think I'm just a Seahawks fan. Like that's probably because back in that time, the year before Super Bowl 48, the Seahawks also made a deep playoff run but lost. And then the following year they made the deep playoff run and went to the Super Bowl and won.
yeah,
But I was all in on them the year before.
yeah.
And so when they got to the playoffs again that following year, I was like, oh yeah, watch out for the Seahawks. And they surprised everyone.
That was the year-
Seed.
That was the year when they. Oh, that's right. That was the year when they killed RG3 in the playoffs.
I think that might have been the year prior.
What, like 2 years prior?
Just one.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is like that first year that they made that.
Oh
deep,
yeah.
it was
okay.
they were the wild card team going into
Yep.
Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, they didn't kill him. Mike Shanahan killed him.
Well,
So,
yeah.
And did you realize that? Sorry, we're about to get our guests on. Last thing before we do, Jaden Daniels' injury, right? So it happened in the same stadium,
No, dude. Oh
on the
my
same
gosh.
yard line,
No
same
way.
end zone as RG3's injury.
That is crazy.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah, and did you see that that graphic that had like all the injuries that had happened there? It had like Alex Smith and it had Joe Theismann. You know, it had like every
injuries.
yeah, and it's all it's all right there.
When I first saw that injury, I just thought it was Jaden's ugly elbows. Yeah, he's got those crazy. But then I saw that, I was like, bro,
that was
insane.
It was an ugly.
It
elbow.
was his ugly elbow. All right, we're gonna get back into these hot takes, but first we're gonna dive into our Thursday night game preview. So let's bring on Jose and Alex.
Hey, what up? What up,
fellas?
guys?
Hello. What's up?
How y'all doing?
Pretty good, man. I'm excited about tonight.
Good. Alex, you're excited for tonight?
I don't know if excited's the right word, but something like that. Ready to watch football. It's going to be a football game of all time. So,
yeah.
Come on, baby. I need some hot fire.
It's one of the football games of all time.
Brock Bowers could win the game by himself. If the Raiders had 11 Brock Bowers on both offense and defense, who do you think would win?
Gosh.
Yeah, probably the Raiders.
Actually, before we go into this, since we've got you on, I've got an interesting question that I think would just be fun for everyone to answer. You ready for this?
Sure.
All right. I saw this clip on Twitter the other day. If you were the Kansas City Chiefs and you had a trade offer from the Cleveland Browns,
I saw this,
to trade your entire team to the Browns for their first and second round pick for the next 45 years, would you do it?
For the next 45 years, I feel like that's
45 years.
Yeah, that's a pretty long time. Like, even thinking about, I guess this is NBA, but like that's basically what the Thunder strategy is, right? Like just mortgage the entire team. So yeah, at some point you got to win a championship. So I feel like that'd be worth it.
Just to win one.
Well, here's the other question. Do you think the Browns would actually win the championship?
Yeah, dude.
That is true.
Remains.
Cleveland is where sports go to die right now. So
Man, it's so bad.
It's so pathetic.
I thought that was a pretty fair trade because at least Cleveland gets a chance to win one, and then the Chiefs, because they've already built a dynasty, can just rebuild a dynasty with all these extra picks, or trade them away. Who knows? But anyway, enough of the shenanigans. Let's get into something more serious. Jose, I'm gonna start with you, big man. Broncos beat the Texans last week.
Mm-hmm.
Great game. How confident are you in the Broncos right now?
Yeah, I'm pretty confident the Broncos can beat pretty much anybody in the NFL right now. And
let's go.
It's not going to be pretty. And I called that at the beginning of the year. Like, the team has the talent. The coaching is there, especially with, Sean Payton running the ship. Like, I'm confident that he has these guys geared up and ready to go. And even on games like tonight, where it's a trap game against the lowly Raiders, I know that Sean Payton's not going to let this guy slip up. And I know he was on their ass all week, even though they just beat the Texans. I mean, even like from the press conferences this week, Bo Nix was like, yeah, there's no such thing as a letdown game for us because Peyton's on our ass. So,
yeah.
I love it.
I bet he is, dude. I bet he's like never happy, except like right after they win. And then even then he's like a little smug.
He's happy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just don't think he's a happy human being. All right, Alex, Brock Bowers returned to the lineup. The offense suddenly looked explosive last week. Geno Smith had 3-4 touchdowns. Brock Bowers had 3 of those. Great game. Do you expect this trend to continue? And is Brock Bowers really that big of an impact for this team?
I mean, yeah, I see no reason why it shouldn't continue. I mean, like, he played the same way last year for a reason when he was healthy. And that's just kind of how he plays now. And now that Jacoby Myers is gone, he is literally the only thing they have in the passing game, really. Their next guy up, I think, is Jack Besh, and he's hardly been used. So, yeah, there's nowhere they can go but Brock Bowers.
Yeah. Or Jeanty.
Is that a Jeanty jersey?
Yeah. It is not. So it's just a normal Boise State jersey. I left my my Jeanty Heisman shirt at home, sadly. But
dang.
Yeah.
That is a sick Boise State jersey. I'm like super jealous.
He's saying go Broncos.
Didn't want to wear the basketball jersey because they're down pretty bad. They just lost to a D2 team in their opener. So,
gosh,
the football jersey only right now.
Gosh. Oh, I meant to ask you, Alex, since you're here. We talked about it earlier.
Yeah.
Did you see this stuff about JJ McCarthy? Because so Alex, just for everybody who doesn't know, Alex is our Vikings writer.
Yep.
So JJ McCarthy, apparently his alter ego is 9. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, I was seeing that, and it's kind of, I don't know. It feels kind of weird to me. I don't know if you guys know like country music at all, but like Garth Brooks, once upon a time, like way back in the 2000s, had this weird alter ego thing going on that he called Chris Gaines, and like it was like a punk rock thing, and everybody was just like, this guy's weird. Like, why is he doing this? Like, stick to country music. And that's what I feel like right now with JJ. Like, he wins one game that matters, and all of a sudden we have this alter ego that suddenly comes out. Like, I don't know. I still want him to be my quarterback right now, but like, just stay in your lane. Like, let's focus on the game instead of creating all these alternate personalities.
No, Garth is a weird dude, man. Where are the bodies, Garth? I don't know if you guys have ever heard
absolutely.
about that. Yeah. But there might be some bodies out there from Garth. So I watch about how you talk about it.
FBI, investigate Garth Brooks, or whatever the heck his alter ego is called.
Yeah.
All right, Jose, is the JJ McCarthy having an alter ego worse than Russell Wilson being Mr. Unlimited? You tell me.
Oh, not even close, man. Not even close. Dude, like I'll take my quarterback like meditating barefoot on the field anytime over freaking doing high knees in the airplane on the way to London. So
yeah,
it's Mr. Unlimited that's going to scar me for life.
Oh my gosh!
Have you ever had a danger witch?
Oh
Ooh, no, I haven't. But
Fake
I bought
fan.
this.
Fake
I did buy his cheap little football from Dick's Sporting Goods, the little Russell Wilson football. That thing sucks so bad. I thought it was going to be so cool. I thought I was going to be able to throw it like 100 yards, and the thing like
it was terrible.
Always went off course.
Right on brand, right? Like that's his brand. Like it's got to be terrible.
It is, unfortunately.
It's got to be. It's got to be. We do have a comment from Sports Zone. What up, Sports Zone? Thanks for being here. He said Las Vegas may use Michael Mayer as a wide receiver style option as well, and I think that's definitely live.
That's a good point.
All right, we've had our fun. Let's get back into this game.
Yeah,
Jose, Broncos have been a huge fourth quarter team this year.
Mm-hmm.
How can they buck this trend and play dominantly through all 4 quarters?
Yeah, that's tough because, I mean, the Broncos defense has basically carried this team to a 7-2 record. It's the offense that's just had a hard time getting started. And I think that starts with Sean Payton's play calling and scripting out those first 15 plays. For whatever reason, the game plan he always enters the game with is not something that, ends up gelling with the rest of the team. And it takes until the fourth quarter for Bo to start using his legs and for the tempo to get picked up and then to start using hurry up offense for the Broncos to get anything going on offense. So, and last week was against the Texans. I mean, they're one of the best defenses in the league. So that's a little bit more understandable on, why it took them so long to get going. But also at the same time, it's like, even when we played the Cowboys, it looked like Broncos were going to come out swinging, and then we throw a pick on the second pass of the game. So I think it just comes down. I think it just comes down to coming up with something that Bo likes in the beginning of the game. Like those first 15 plays are going to be crucial.
So what it sounds like you're telling me is that Sean Payton is holding Bo Nix back from greatness.
No, not necessarily. I like how you're trying to stir things up right now, but I think,
What do you mean?
I think, honestly, here's what I think. I think Sean Payton is like limiting Bo in a sense, and he doesn't want to unleash full Bo Nix until we make that Super Bowl run. So I think he's trying to, keep it very vanilla until we need to.
I love that take, dude.
Yeah.
And I hope you're right.
I'd agree. I think he is limiting the true Bo Nix because the true Bo Nix, there's lots of interceptions.
Well,
Okay.
Bo came out. Bo throws a lot of interceptions. Is that what you said?
Yeah. You ever watch his college? His 6 years in college.
Doesn't matter about college. All that matters is NFL. So that's all that matters, baby.
What were you gonna say?
What I was gonna say is Bo even came out after the game last week, and he was like, we had a lot more plays that we could have run, and we were like, we're just gonna save them. We don't need to run these plays to win this game. And so they're keeping a lot of stuff in their back pocket. And Jose, maybe you're onto something, man. Like maybe they are gonna.
Well, no, I saw that clip too, Trey, and I think he was specifically talking about red zone plays. Because what the Broncos really haven't had a lot of red zone opportunities because they're taking so many shots from further down the field, and some of them are getting in, and that's kind of part of the disconnect with Bo Nix and the Broncos offense is like they're taking shot plays, they're plays that are designed well, they're just missing, and part of that's Bo Nix not setting his feet and not passing the ball accurately down the field. But I mean, if they took 5 deep shots last week, 2 of them hit RJ Harvey and then Cortland Sutton for that touchdown. It's not a terrible ratio when it comes to scoring touchdowns. So I'll take that for now, but hopefully we can see some progress on that later down the season.
And it's funny that you bring that up too, because I saw another stat this week that said for quarterbacks throwing over 20 air yards this season, Bo Nix is first. He's first and he's ahead of Patrick Mahomes, and it was something like
like completion percentage.
It's like everything. So it was like he's like 14 of 44 or something on those deep shots, and the next closest is like Patrick Mahomes, who's like 13 of like 64 or something like that. But Bo Nix has like 8 touchdowns to 1 pick,
right? And
Patrick Mahomes has 1 touchdown and 1 pick.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean,
that's definitely part of the game plan for the Broncos and Sean Payton, is trying to develop that like explosive offense that can score from anywhere on the field. It's not there yet, but you can see like the kind of the thought process behind some of the play calls, and I can see like the use in trying to get that started now, and then come playoff time, hopefully they're clicking a little bit better. But I mean, when it comes to playoff football, you have to be able to have those long sustained drives where you're running the football, hitting those intermediate passes through them over the middle of the field. And that's kind of where, the Broncos are struggling right now on offense.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So Alex, this one's for you. There's been quite a lot of talk recently about Pete Carroll being the head coach of this team. What has he added? What has he not done well? His status for 2026 is up in the air. So do you think that Pete Carroll has warranted another year in Las Vegas, or should he be one and done?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to blame like everything that's going on with the Raiders on just one head coach, especially a guy who's, yes, he's a veteran coach. He's a seasoned coach who led the Seahawks to success a long time ago, but he's still in his first year with a roster that kind of really sucks. Their GM is in his first year as well. And he didn't really put together a very good roster. I mean, we're seeing the same problems that every bad team has in the NFL, which is their offensive line sucks and their defense sucks, especially pass defense. And so it's hard to coach that, right? Like Pete Carroll, I think, is by trade more an offensive coordinator guy, and he's been able to do that. It's just their defense can't stop anything when they're losing games, especially like that 31-0 Chiefs loss was just embarrassing for them. So yeah, you can't pin it on him.
Yeah. I definitely think that's true. I just think that this team had so many holes in the roster. It's like, okay, you added a coach, but what's he supposed to do with nothing? Not many people can create nothing or something out of nothing.
Yeah. And I think too, like, you have a much longer leash when you have the pedigree that he's got.
That's true.
And he's won a Super Bowl. He's been to 2 Super Bowls at least, right?
Yeah.
I just think that he's going to get more chances than Nathaniel Hackett.
Right.
It also doesn't hurt that the freaking Raiders are cash poor. They can't afford to fire a coach right now. So Carroll, they probably have him on like a 3-5 year deal. He's there until it's over. They don't have the money to get rid of him, do they?
All they need to do is go ask Daddy Tom.
Yeah,
I mean, Daddy Tom's got money.
You think he'd be?
Hey, that's not right, man. I've always hated Tom Brady as a Bronco fan, and then to see him with the Raiders, that just like triples the hate for him. And then see him like on the broadcast and see him like on social media now that he's like, a broadcaster, I hate it. I hate him even more now than ever. And it's crazy that he's even allowed to be part owner and a broadcaster, because there's so many different conflicts of interest there. So I would keep my eyes on the Raiders and, watch out for any type of collusion or rule breaking. Like, I'll be the first one to snitch on those guys.
Let's go.
I can't wait for tonight when Tom Brady enters the stadium and they pan to him and he's walking in his clone dog. It's just gonna be incredible.
I actually saw that Drake May could be a clone of Tom Brady. I don't know if you guys saw that. Same weight, same height, born the year after Tom Brady won his first Super Bowl. Is that a coincidence, or do we have something legit there?
Unfortunately for him. But man, that's crazy. All right, let's dive into our keys to victory, final score predictions. Alex, I want to hear from you. What do the Raiders need to do to get a win? Before we do that, we got another comment. If Las Vegas frees him, us Giants fans would take him in. I'm assuming that's about Pete Carroll.
Fires him.
Fires him. Sorry,
Yeah.
I couldn't see that. This feels like the eye test at the doctor. Can you see the screen? I mean, I think there's lots of coaches or teams that would snag up Pete Carroll.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take Pete Carroll over Brian Daboll, but that's another story for another day.
Really? Wow.
Nah,
Yeah, we got to come back to that eventually.
All right, Alex, give us your keys to victory. How do the Raiders beat the Broncos tonight? And what's your final score prediction?
Yeah, so if the Raiders are going to have success, I mean, we're looking at a team that's 2-6 that doesn't have a ton of motivation here. But number one, they have to stop the pass attack over the top, especially. That's where their defense really gets burned. And so we're talking about those deep passes from Bo Nix, and they just can't allow that. And part of that is getting the pass rush home. So Max Crosby, who seems to be a trade candidate every year, somehow didn't get moved again. Just like seems like he kind of desperately wants out of there. He needs to play for them and like give them a reason to keep pushing for this season, and that needs to come tonight. He really needs to dominate his matchup as Garrett Bowles, and so whoever wins that matchup, I think, is who's winning the game. Between those two, that's going to be a must-watch matchup, definitely.
Yeah.
And then we need Jeanty. We need Jeanty back in his Michael Myers stance in the backfield. I saw he had stopped doing that for the first few weeks. And then he started doing it again. I think in week 4 was when he had his huge week, was the first week he was back standing like Michael Myers in the backfield. We need to keep that trend going with him. I actually think that the Raiders can pull this out tonight because it feels like one of those weird trap games where you're like, we're mid-season. This is kind of a bad part of the Thursday night football schedule. But like I said, they kind of have nothing to lose. And so this is kind of one of those weird ones where it's like, well, it's a divisional opponent. Might as well go give it everything. Everybody's healthy for the most part. So I've got 16-13 Raiders. I think it'll be pretty close.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice. I love it. Let's go, Alex. Okay. Jose, let's hear from you.
Man, I could not disagree more, man. I think
Yeah.
I think this game is going to come down to the trenches, offensive line versus defensive line on both sides of the ball, right? So the Broncos have a league-leading sack differential, which basically means they've gotten more sacks than any other team in the NFL compared to how many times they've been sacked themselves. And that just goes to show, like, the Broncos pass rush is just nasty. They have 40 sacks on the season, which is like 12 more than any other team right now. So that's pretty insane. I think they're just going to destroy any confidence that this Raider offense had from last week and all those points they scored. We're going to be able to stuff the run. Jeanty's not going to go anywhere tonight. They really don't have any threats besides Bowers. And I think the game plan would be to double him to some effect. I am a little bit worried about Trey Tucker just kind of taking off and, burning somebody on a shot play, or maybe even the utilization of Myers, that second tight end. Like, Broncos do have a hard time covering tight ends, but if they're focused on one, that just opens up, the middle of the field for Myers. So I do think there are some chances or some opportunities for the Raiders to take some shot plays here and there. But even if they hit one or two of those, that's not going to be enough to sustain success against this Broncos defense, especially because they're such a bend but don't break style of team. Like, even if you get into the red zone, the Broncos have the best red zone defense too. So you're really going to have to put a full drive together to beat this defense. And then on offense, Raiders have Max Crosby on that D-line, but that's pretty much their only threat on defense. He's going to get doubled all night. Plus, Bo is super hard to sack. And Sean Payton's always saying, like, sacks aren't really an offensive line stat. It's more of a quarterback sack. And Bo's so elusive in the pocket. He's able to escape and, make throws on the run. So I think the Broncos are, on paper at least, supposed to blow these guys out. I do think it's going to be a little bit of a closer game than most people expect. So I'm going to call it 34-3 Broncos.
Let's go. Let's go. I love that close game, dude. It's only 10 times, 11 times.
Yeah, it's closer than what most people think.
So. Most people might think.
Yeah, they'll go field goal. yeah.
I love it. All right, Trey.
All right.
Let's hear from
No,
you.
let's do yours first.
What jersey are you wearing? Is that Emmanuel Sanders?
it's Emmanuel Sanders. When
Sanders.
When he used to wear this jersey.
That's right. Ex-Pittsburgh Steeler. Let's go, baby. You
Um,
want to hear mine first?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Go for it, baby.
Yeah, all right.
Y'all ready for this?
He's ready for the upset.
I'm so sick of y'all Bronco fans.
Dude, put money.
And not just y'all. Because I'm on Twitter, right?
Sure.
And I hear everybody's been talking about the games this week. And one of the things I keep hearing is, man, the Broncos, they're doing what they need to do, and Sean Payton is a good coach. They're a well-coached team. They don't lose games they're supposed to win. I just want to remind you guys, there were multiple games you should have won early on in the season. You lost your 2 losses. You went and played the Jets. I know Jose remembers because we were kind of going back and forth about it a little bit on Twitter, or at least I was watching his reactions to that game.
Oh, yeah, that was bad.
The Broncos have played down to their opponents and squeaked out some wins. This is now a divisional opponent on a Thursday night. All I've heard all week long is Broncos are just going to put them away. They're just going to go in and handle business. Raiders don't have any chance. Raiders just had an explosive offense last week. Brock Bowers comes back. He's the best tight end, potentially a top 5 receiving option in the entire NFL. Jeanty is just getting warmed up. Yes, the defense is trash, but who cares? I can see Bo Nix coming out and just stinking it up early on. 2 interceptions in the first half. I've got the Raiders winning this one 23-21 and a close one. And all you Broncos fans will have a 10-day wait period until the next game to really start talking your stuff again. So that's my take.
If we actually lose this game and we have to wait 10 days till we play again, that will be devastating.
Dude, that would oh my gosh. I'm learning that Cam has some of the most ridiculous takes.
What do you mean?
Alex, I'm gonna ask you. You saw the hit on CJ Stroud last week?
I did not.
The dirty one?
You didn't see it? All right. Jose, you obviously saw it.
Yeah.
Dirty or not?
Well, don't ask Jose.
Well, that's why I asked Alex first, but
Look,
you didn't see it.
Did he make contact to the head or neck area?
Surely he did not.
Did he lead with his head or his shoulder?
I don't know. He didn't.
He led with his shoulder.
Shoulder.
So I think by the rule of the law, I mean that's fair game
too. It was crazy. That was a vicious hit.
He pulled out a shiv and just stabbed him. Anyways, yeah. So he, this guy over here, gosh, he's smoking something every time I talk to him.
He's a Steeler fan. He doesn't really have much to live for right now.
Yeah.
I mean, what the Steelers have 6 wins?
Ruining the season for everybody else. That's all I'm here for.
That is what the Raiders are here for. They want to play. They want to play spoiler to the Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots are the hottest teams in the NFL right now. They're both riding on 6-game win streaks, and the Raiders would love nothing more than to say, hey, that offensive explosion we had last week is here for the prime time. It's going to be in prime time. Everyone's going to see it. Everyone's going to see us do that against the Broncos. That's not happening against the Broncos. You're going to put Riley Moss on. You're going to put Riley Moss on Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers is going to have like 40 yards.
Like Moss can't even touch his shoulders,
dude.
All right, I don't know about that one.
Oh my gosh.
Please do.
Do you mean notorious defensive holder Riley Moss?
Do not put Riley
notorious
Moss.
defensive
Riley
holder,
please. Dog.
He's a serial holder.
He's a dog. Wait, you like Iowa, right? You don't like.
I'm an Iowa guy, but yeah, he was that way in college. It was either a pick or a touchdown because he was grabbing the guy's jersey for 15 yards.
Moss is allowing the lowest percentage of catches of any corner. Any corner.
Yeah, well, because they're throwing at him every time.
He's been targeted like almost 70 times this year.
He sucks.
No, because
you don't throw
Pat Surtain is on the other side.
That's what I'm saying. He sucks. You don't throw towards Pat Surtain. You throw towards the guy who's not good.
Well, yeah, but that's just smart football.
And hope you get a holding penalty, which you have like a 50% clip right now.
Anyways, still lowest of anybody else in the NFL. Anyways, just throwing that out there.
Trash.
Yeah. That being said, the Raiders are such a bad team. And last week was the exception. That was not the standard for what they're going to have moving forward. Nothing is going to happen good for the Raiders. And they are going to get annihilated. It's so funny, like what you said, Jose, because I was thinking the exact same thing. This battle is going to be won in the trenches. Most football games are. And they've got nobody in the trenches. They're not going to be able to get Ashton Jeanty going, just like Jose said. Brock Bowers is going to be lucky if he has more than 50, 60 yards tonight. He'll be lucky. Wow. it's going to take nothing to cover. I mean, you can double or triple team him if you want to. Geno Smith sucks. Geno Smith is like a bottom 30. He's I would rank him probably like 29th quarterback in the NFL. He's so bad. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Anyways,
right, come on, dude.
I think here we go. The Broncos are going to smash the Raiders tonight. I'm going to say 31-10.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Bunch of homers.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick, 2 questions. First question, Sports Zone says 26-18 Broncos.
He knows ball.
Probably a good call.
Yeah.
Probably a more accurate call.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did the Broncos beat the Colts?
Oh, they did not.
They did.
Did they get called for the only leveraging penalty that they've called since
really
like 2013?
They lost to the Colts.
Yeah.
I'm really interesting that they had to wait for the game-winning field goal.
Wait. So it's interesting that they lost to interesting that they lost to the number 1 seed in the AFC.
What was Jose saying about the Steelers? About them sucking? Well, we have 6 wins and we beat the Colts last week.
Hey, a blind squirrel can find a nut once in a while, man.
That's right.
And a blind nut kicks a squirrel's ass.
Brother.
Well, Steelers have like 5 wins, so you guys are due for like 3 more this season. So that's something to look forward to.
We're due for another like 8 losses. So
Tomlin's the new freaking who's that dude from the Bengals back then? Marvin Lewis. That's who he is.
Marvin Lewis. Oh, dude, don't do that to me.
Are Steelers fans not calling for Tomlin's head after like a decade of like average play?
I literally called it. I told Trea. I said I'm done with the Tomlin experience. I'm ready to move on. This is the first year I felt that. But after they lost those 2 games to the Bengals and then the Packers, the game after I was like, all right, they're going to win. They're going to beat the Colts. And then everybody's going to be like, never mind what we said about Tomlin.
We're
Tomlin's
so back. We're so back.
And we'll see how they do against the Chargers this week. But
anyways, Kings don't worry themselves with the opinions of peasants. So
the standard is the standard.
Yeah,
the
standard is.
I love how the Broncos are like getting good again, and now we're just like talking all the smack we can.
Dude. We've been bad for a decade. It's this pent up energy, dude. You got to let it go.
You do.
Yeah, seriously.
Isaac, you give us a score prediction. We got
producer Isaac.
Super producer Isaac. Yeah,
he knows ball better than all of us.
That's
He's got a perfect record on the season right now.
Yeah, give us a prediction.
Isaac, what do you think?
18-9.
Woo! That's
I'll
a field
take that.
goal game.
Yeah, it is.
You guys get 6 field goals. I could totally see that because y'all suck on offense. Anyway, hey, Alex, Jose, thank you guys so much for being on. This was a good time. Good luck tonight. Hope y'all enjoy the game.
Steelers scored 44 this year. I don't
44.
I don't think
That's
so.
Such a random number.
I don't think so.
Guys, thank you so much.
Yeah. Peace out, guys.
Thanks
for having us.
Appreciate it.
Thank you guys.
All right,
my
that was
gosh.
a good time. 44. What a random number.
Yeah,
Come on, dude.
Broncos scored 44 this year.
Do you remember Super Bowl 47?
Super Bowl 47.
Pete Carroll was the coach that
47?
Yeah. Was that
Super
the one?
Bowl
Or
48.
My
You don't even know.
Super Bowl 48.
See,
Pete Carroll was the coach.
I don't
Just saying, he got y'all numbers.
concern myself with the opinions of peasants.
It's 8:00. I'm gonna run
Let's
through the remainder of these hot takes. We won't really comment on these, but so much. Maybe a quick yes or no.
Yeah.
But I just want to get these covered for everybody. All right. Oh, this was Alex right before. He was the last one.
Wait,
right
he's still
before
on?
this song.
Is he still on? No, he's gone.
He's gone.
Yeah, thanks.
So Alex said that Jordan Addison will overtake Justin Jefferson as the wide receiver 1 this year, despite the suspension, and have over 1,100 receiving yards.
He's got a lot of yards recently.
He's played well.
What are his stats?
I don't know. We'd have to look at it.
Yeah.
I don't think he's overtaken.
Let's go Stat Muse. I'll do it.
You pull up Stat Muse. I'm going to keep running through some of these. Alex Percy says that both Ramondre Stevenson and Travion Henderson will average over 5 yards per carry. Not happening.
Nope.
Micah Parsons will be a Cowboy. This is from Seamus Sullivan. Seamus was wrong.
He was a Cowboy.
He was a Cowboy.
Yeah.
John Ewald. Once again, Russ will win Comeback Player of the Year, but Abdullah Carter will win Defensive Rookie of the Year. I'd say he's live for Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
And then he said that the Giants will win 7 games.
That is a good one. Abdul Carter.
Yeah, that's a good one. I didn't think of him. But yeah, he said Giants will win 7 games this year. Maybe, but they're 2-7 right now.
I don't think
it's happening.
I mean, now it's like full tank mode.
Yeah.
Like you're just gonna go get weapons for
if if they didn't have all the injuries they had,
Yeah.
like I could see them winning 7 games. So
Yeah.
Dom said that Colson Loveland will be the best rookie overall from the draft class.
Not even the best tight end.
Yeah, not the best tight end.
He's good.
Yeah.
He's good, but man, Tyler Warren is great.
Yeah. Did you get those stats?
So Justin Jefferson on the year has 649 and 2 touchdowns in 8 games.
Okay.
Let's see. Jordan Addison. Let's see. Gosh, it's running slow. Dude, I just had it. All right. Are you done with the hot takes?
No. I've got a couple more. I can keep going if you want me to.
Yeah, keep going for a second. I don't know why this is taking so long.
Anthony Montgomery says that Cam Ward will throw for 3,500 yards, and then Kamir DK or Alec Ayamanor will break out as rookies. Both of them have kind of had mini breakouts.
Yeah.
So great call on that. Cam Ward, he might hit 3,500. He's probably going to be less.
Yeah.
As of right now.
All right, real quick. Jordan Addison, he's played 5 games.
Okay.
He's got 357 and 2 touchdowns. So yardage is way off.
He's played 5 games or 3 games less than Justin Jefferson, but Jefferson's still, I think, dominating.
Yeah.
He's got probably double his yardage.
Yeah.
All right. Lamar Jackson will win MVP. Ravens will finally put it all together and make a Super Bowl run from Valdemar.
I mean, they could do a Super Bowl. They could still have a Super Bowl run. They could squeak in and then make a Super Bowl run, but he's obviously not winning MVP this year.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, it's going to Bo Nix.
All right, Michael.
Just kidding. That's not happening.
Michael Penix Jr. will get hurt or get benched, and Kirk Cousins will lead the Falcons to the playoffs.
He got hurt.
And he did get hurt.
So
Kirk Cousins came in. Kirk sucked.
Yeah, so that's about where that stops.
All right, Jaden Daniels will come crashing down this year, says Greg. I don't know.
Physically,
if he could see the injuries.
Yeah, physically, he did come crashing down. Yeah,
he didn't play very well either when he was, somewhat healthy. But he also didn't have his receivers.
Let me ask you something. What is the what was the conversation last year of like who the best young quarterbacks were?
Daniels
and
Drake May.
Last year?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's talking about Drake May last year. Talking about Drake May this year.
Daniels, Caleb. Like Caleb was kind of Bo Nix.
Okay.
Was kind of in there.
And
but
this year,
people were talking about Drake May.
I don't know. I feel like he was like 4th on the list for sure.
I always had him too. Just me personally.
Just personally, yeah.
But
what about this year?
This year, I mean, it's been Drake May
and
I mean, Bo, kinda.
Who's the common denominator in that conversation?
Is it Bo?
Yeah, I mean, that's what we're talking about, right? It's like
I don't
last
think
year, it's like
great this year. They've won games.
Yeah,
he's been fine. I don't think he's like jumped, but he definitely isn't sophomore slump.
No,
I was
he's not
about the sophomore slump.
And I was just gonna say that to your point is like Jane Daniels like kind of was in the sophomore slump.
Yeah.
And at times Caleb Williams looks really bad.
And then looks really good. He's so weird.
Yeah.
He's just so erratic.
Weird, yeah. Anyways, sorry.
That was a good take.
Yeah.
Lehigh Sky High. We got to shout you out.
Yeah.
Was on here a lot early on. Said that Daniel Jones is going to light it up at a Jared Goff level thanks to Tyler Warren.
Yep.
Spot on.
We got to go find Lehigh.
Sports Zone's back. Even with the Cowboys trades, it will still not make Super Bowls nor playoffs. I love that.
Yeah.
Love that take.
100% agree.
Yeah, I'm with you on it. All right. This is the last couple. So
cool.
Evan Ingram is a top 5 tight end this season with 10+ touchdowns.
Ooh. Did I say
David,
that?
Nah, David.
Oh, okay.
You agreed.
Yeah, I was like, I hope so.
It just wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
Sean Payton just doesn't like tight ends unless they're named Jimmy Graham. It's kind of wild. Or Adam Troutman.
I think, like what's kind of interesting is I think RJ is kind of getting put into that Joker role.
He is.
Like he's not running the ball, but I saw like he's got some crazy like
balling.
Yeah, like as a receiver.
Yes.
Like he's really Yeah. Anyway,
he's the guy. We didn't get to talk about this because we got all heated up. But he's the guy I think that's going to be the weapon that gets unleashed slower throughout the rest of this season
soon
into the playoffs. He's gonna blow up.
You got to save JK.
Yeah, gotta save JK.
Yeah.
All right. Luther Burden sucks all year, frustrates managers until in most leagues he's traded or dropped in redraft. Then he hits his stride around Thanksgiving and is league winner.
Dude,
this one's
this
live,
could
baby.
be. This is
Come on,
so
Hung.
hot right now.
This is from Hung.
Dude,
I love you, dog.
This is such a good one.
This is such a good
Yeah,
take.
this makes me want to go grab him right now.
I know.
Like just reading this, I'm like, dude, it's definitely gonna happen.
Yeah, that's a fire take.
Yeah.
All right, last take. Ashton Jeanty will be the biggest bust since Ryan Leaf from Micah Flemian.
No,
He's not a bust.
He's not busting like. Yeah.
He's not. He's maybe a bust if you took him in the first round of your fantasy draft.
Yeah.
But he's not. Still not a bust. You know.
No, I
there's
mean,
guys
he's
that got
rookie
injured for the whole year, like Malik Neighbors. You know, Jahmyr Gibbs has been a bust, like being drafted in the top 3. So.
You called Saquon too,
and Saquon.
You said fade
Saquon.
him, and
I said fade him into
he doesn't look
oblivion,
good,
baby. All right, that's all we got for the hot take hotline. That was awesome. Oh,
run through the schedule,
yes, sir. We are going to run through the schedule, but I finally did it. I did it. Did you see our record from last week?
No.
All right, so record from last week in our game picks. Well, just so everybody knows, we're going to shift into talking about all the Week 10 games, pick who we think is going to win. We've done this every week except for like 1 or 2 early on.
Yeah.
So week 9, I went 6-7, and Trea went 9-4.
Let's go.
You want to hear the overall record?
Yeah,
because I did this.
Did you really?
I did this.
Wow.
All right. So currently, you are 59-41.
Okay.
So
wow. Worse than I thought.
Oh, I think that's pretty good. I mean, it's better than 500.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm 62-38.
Dang,
so
dude,
only
we're
a couple
close.
Games more.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
over the 8
We're
week,
very close.
over 10-week season,
Yeah.
or 9-week season.
Yeah,
dude, that is crazy.
Extremely close.
Yeah,
and a lot of these calls, like some of these calls, are amazing.
Yeah,
like, that we've made.
Yeah,
and sometimes it's you, sometimes it's me.
Like the Titans getting the first win over the Cardinals.
Yeah, call.
I was like,
Great
I feel it. I just felt it, man.
Unfortunately, I wasn't here for week 2. So like I didn't count that
Oh,
week.
yeah.
So you probably have a better. You were 10-4. I
It's all
think in
good.
that week.
We'll wash it.
But yeah, so now we know. Yeah, so let's get into this week's games. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
So now we'll keep record.
Cool.
We'll see who knows ball. Apparently, we both know somewhat what we're talking
a little
about.
bit.
You know, we're above 500. All right. So we talked Raiders Broncos. We got Falcons at Colts. How you feeling about this one? This is in Germany, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So,
doesn't matter. Colts gonna win.
Colts gonna win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Colts. I'll take Colts in this one. I think the run game, they're gonna lean on it. Falcons defense could frustrate Daniel Jones. But yeah, I think the Colts can run the ball. And if Sauce plays, just stick him on Drake London wherever he goes.
Yep.
All right.
Hold him.
Bears and Giants at Chicago. I'll go Bears.
I'm gonna go Giants.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me get the Giants.
That's kind of a fun one.
Yeah.
All right. Bills at Dolphins.
Oh yeah, Bills.
Yeah,
What
I'm
the
going
heck?
Bills.
Yeah.
It's not even a close one.
Not even to be different. Yeah.
Ravens at Vikings.
That's a good one.
That's really interesting.
Give me the Vikings.
Oh,
yeah,
I like it.
I like the Vikings.
I'll go with the Ravens, even though I think the Vikings. Brian Flores called a defense against the Ravens last year that like totally frustrated Lamar.
Yeah.
So
well, they just look so good against the Lions too, and the Lions have so many more pieces.
Yes.
Than the Ravens do. Yeah. I'm feeling more and more comfortable about that.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Browns at. Oh wait, did I say I'll take Ravens? Yeah, I'll take Ravens in that one.
Oh, okay.
Browns at Jets.
Yeah, Browns.
Yeah, give me the Browns.
Yeah.
Jets just traded away everybody.
Yeah.
If they win,
Yeah.
they're not doing the tank right.
Yeah, they're not trying. Yeah.
This is probably the best game on the slate. Patriots at Bucs.
You that reminds me, like Drew Lock last year with the Giants. Like he threw like 4 touchdowns in that last game. Like
that was a
big like screw you to the Giants.
I played my fantasy league that year or last year.
Yeah.
My team scored like 290 something points.
God,
and I had Drew Lock on my bench.
Oh my gosh.
And he scored like 50. So I would have had like a 300-point game.
That's
crazy. Insane.
I don't know what you're doing for your points, but like, dude, that's so much. Like our league, like 150 is a big score.
Yeah.
In our
that's
league.
typically how that league is.
Yeah.
Like 150 to 180 is like a really good game.
Yeah.
So 300 was insane. Probably the best game I've ever had.
Yeah.
All right. Patriots at Bucs. Who you got in this one?
This is a good one.
Give me the Bucs.
I think I'm also going to take the Bucs here.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna because the Patriots have like one of the easiest schedules in the league, even like moving forward.
Yeah,
and I think like when they come up against I don't know, man.
Bucs will be still hurting this.
That's
receiving
true.
room. They got Emeka.
Yeah,
and,
I'm still
Tez.
gonna.
I'm going with Bucs.
Yeah,
I just can't. It's so hard for me to bet against Baker Mayfield.
Yep.
Been burnt by it multiple times. All right, Saints at Panthers.
Panthers got something to fight for.
Yeah,
Saints are rebuilding.
Yeah, Tyler Shugg.
Yeah,
I'm going Panthers as well. Jags at Texans.
If
CJ Stroud's not playing,
give me the Texans.
Mills.
Give me the Texans.
Yeah, I like it.
Davis Mills.
I'll go Jags just to be different.
Yep.
I do think the Texans will probably win. It is at home, but it'll be a close game. That's the lowest total on the slate. 37.5 is the over-under.
I bet.
And I'm smashing the under still.
Yeah.
Okay, Cardinals at Seahawks.
Yeah, Seahawks. Easy.
Yeah. I mean, Cardinals have looked good with Jacoby Brissett, but give me Seahawks.
Yeah, Seahawks just look great, though.
Rematch, Rams at 49ers.
This is going to be one of the most fun games.
Yeah, this is gonna be a great one.
Rams.
I'll go 49ers.
But you want to say Rams?
I do want to say Rams.
You can say Rams.
I'm for parity's sake.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Niners. They're at home. They're clicking. They get Brock Purdy back.
Yeah.
All right. Lions at Commanders.
Lions easy.
Steelers at Chargers.
Oh, dude, go Steelers, man.
I'm taking Steelers.
Yeah, let's.
No Joe Alt. Steelers defense kind of turning it on.
I want you to win that one.
They could easily suck.
Let's go Steelers.
They could easily come out and suck. But yeah. And then Monday night's great game too. Eagles at Packers. Jaire Alexander.
Eagles
playing against his former team.
Yeah, Eagles.
Yeah.
Revenge game.
I'm gonna take Eagles too. You know the Packers are favorites in that one.
What?
Doesn't that not make sense?
Why?
1.5 point favorites.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm taking
it's bait, dude. It's bait for sure. They want you to bet the other
100%.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, that's all we've got for this week.
Yeah.
So that was awesome. Thank you everybody for joining. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Give us a like, hit the bell to get all the notifications for every video we do. We're live Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Also, you can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. We're active on all three of those. And then you can also listen to us anywhere podcasts are streamed. If you didn't get to listen to the live stream, go listen to us on podcast and leave us a review. Helps a ton. But with that, guys, we hope you enjoy week 10. Wish you all the best of luck, and we will see you on Sunday.
Go Broncos. Ladies, we did the research for you. Fellas, pay attention. We've partnered up with Bonheure Jewelry. Bonheure is a celebrity favorite, eco-friendly jewelry company based in New York City. They're adored by stars such as Emma Watson, Gal Gadot, Katy Perry, Kim Kardashian, Kendall Jenner, and Hailey Bieber. Their designs have been featured in top publications including Vogue, Elle, V Magazine, and on major platforms. We love them. They have great pricing for luxury jewelry. It's something that you can start planning for before the holidays get here and get it early. Click on the link in our show notes below. You can sign up for 15% off your first order. When you support our partners, you support FanFeed Network. Check them out.